This is Nigeria Info.
Good morning to you once again. In case you're just joining in, we're listening to the newspaper review at this time. Let's take a look at some of the biggest stories as we have them across the papers for today. Remember, you can always watch us live on YouTube and on Facebook. Okay, on YouTube is at Nigeria Info Abuja, and on Facebook is at Nigeria Info Abuja.
Watch your number one talk station of the nation. Nigeria Info, every day of the week, Mondays to Friday, on YouTube to catch up with the Morning Crossfire.
All right, checking in with the papers for today. Well, let's take a look at 5 major papers for today. The Sun, This Day, The Nation, Daily Post, and Punch newspapers. Do you remember the stories have been published under the editorial guide of various publishers? And we on Nigeria Info are only informing you of the headlines as we have them for today.
This is Morning Crossfire.
Starting off with the Sun newspaper for today. First petrol from Dangote refinery to hit Nigerian market August, says Aliko. That's Aliko Dangote himself. Supreme Court to deliver judgment May 26 in the PDP suit against Tinubu and Shetima. Ruling on live broadcast, not a setback, says Atiku and PDP. Insecurity, monarchs demand constitutional roles in Tinubu's government. NAS leadership must not be divisive, can cautious political class. And of interest this morning as well, Arufai pushing us to the wall. Shiites react as 48 houses go for demolition. Northern Group asks EFCC chair to go over corrupt allegations. NDLEA intercepts UK-bound 500 million naira worth meth, arrests Bayron and seals Lagos mansion. May 29, US-based doctor files motion before Supreme Court to delay presidential inauguration. FG sacks Fan MD, Captain Yadudu, appoints Mohammed new CEO. Labour Party, futility of Kano Court judgment on Alex Otiti and others. What Nigerians expect from Tinubu's administration, Kokori speaks about that. Expectations high as MPC meets to take interest rate decision today. Yes, the CBN will be having their bi-monthly, well, every 2 months they do have, it's not bi-monthly now. They have meeting every 2 months on monetary decisions as it affects the country, and one would happen today. So also will the Niger Delta, I beg to say, the Southeast Second Niger Bridge will be launched today via Zoom as well. Well, I think that covers a good number of the stories as one would find from the Sun for today. Let's take a look at this day now. Buhari, with Dangote refinery, Nigeria would have excess refined petroleum for export. Presidency releases list of Buhari's key achievements in 8 years. Jigawa, Kaduna, Bauchi emerge leaders in ICAN's accountability index. Still kept up with other stories. Zubairu, AFC boss, explains how world misunderstands African markets. Buhari inaugurates Second Niger Bridge, 6 other legacy projects today. Still keeping up with this day for today, you find of interest, Pencon boss highlights why industries with high labor turnover should pay contributory pension. Aduda, PIA will position oil and gas industry. G7 aspirants, no threat to Abbas, says House Coalition. Tinubu's inauguration, 100% focus group, movement 6 peace. Securing Nigeria still work in progress. Unresolved issues in energy sector. All right, well, these are stories leading the way as one would follow through with the likes of This Day for Today. The Nation newspaper now. Why tribunal rejected motions on live telecasts? PEPC to decide Tuesday on consolidation of petitions by Atiku, Obi, and APN. PEPC, that's a Presidential Election Petition Council, dismisses Obi, and then Labour Party's request for live streaming of proceedings. And then more heads to roll in aviation industry, says Sirika. Buhari mourns first professor of geology, Oyawoyi. NSCDC female squad transmutes to safe school squads. NLC to state councils be tough on governors owing salaries. Supreme Court to rule Friday in PDP suit against Tinubu and Shetima. Much talk, but little results in education sector. A citadel in dire need of rebirth. Tinubu, the power of authority. Literal translation is using your head to support someone, but it means supporting someone. The power of authority. Whip not for Ike Ekweremadu. There's a story about that in The Nation as well. Sports Minister commends Nigerian wrestlers for excellent outing in Tunisia. USSD debt. Operators for GTB over data costs. Other stories of interest. Simi slams critics over alleged fake accent. All right, well, these are stories to read up more about. You also find Yaya Bello and the limits of absolutism. All there in The Nation for today. To Daily Post now. NLC President Ajero rates Buhari low on infrastructure, power, and others. Refineries. Our Dangote Group was chased away from Rivers, Bob Manuel. Court takes action on Nnamdi Kanu's suit against DSS. Supreme Court to deliver judgment May 26 in PDP suit against Tinubu and Shetima. Court declares murder charges against House of Reps leader Dogua unconstitutional. Farewell to an icon, Otuba Michael Olashubomi Balogun. And then of interest as well, comments on Shehu Kuti. Kogi police says CB's Facebook account hacked. Tinubu, Buhari reviews Navy fleet, makes demand from Nigerian military. Businesswoman Sadatu Ramlan Yaru faces 140 billion naira money laundering charges by EFCC. Kogi, Governor Bello approves immediate reinstatement of Asuku, Ashiru, Momo, and others. Buhari to commission Second Niger Bridge and others today. Governor El-Rufai deposes 2 Kaduna monarchs. Ondo Election Tribunal strikes out NNPP's petition against Senator-elect Ipusiga. That's a tough one for me. And then of interest as well, Supreme Court to deliver judgment May 26 in PDP suit against Tinubu Shetima. Presidential Election Tribunal rejects live coverage of proceedings, I beg to say. And now to round off, let's take a look at Punch. Federal government begins shutdown of unlicensed fuel marketers. Buhari won't approve 65-year workers' retirement age, says Minister. 4. Inugu police net for killing herdsmen. Devolve power to states, curb importation. Akeredolu tells Tinubu. Dangote refinery petrol hits market July. Federal government to save 7 trillion naira. Full list of Biden's delegation to Tinubu's inauguration. Tribunal rejects live broadcast. Supreme Court decides anti-Tinubu suit on Friday. Analysts project another interest rate hike as MPC meets today. NAV loses 15 aircraft, 33 men in 14 crashes, according to reports. Governors-elect protest as outgoing governors shun transition panels. AAU sacks 2 lecturers, 9 workers for sexual harassment and others. Kaduna community laments 8-year blackout. Police arraigned 3 for banishing an Abra widow. Cleaner arraigned for stealing laptop. Oromoni, group demands release of coroner's report. Benue police rescue abducted medical doctor and 9 others. Man in court for stealing employer's 1.5 million naira. All right, well, these are the biggest stories you can find across the papers for today. That's from The Punch, Daily Post, The Nation, This Day, and The Sun newspapers are now. Well, do remember the stories have been published under the editorial guide of various publishers, and we on Nigeria Info have only informed you of the headlines as we have them for today.
This is Nigeria Info.
Today's via the various portals we have available for you. You could call in on 0700 951 0000. That's 0700 951 0000. You can also make use of the alternative line on 080 95 97 4869. Okay, that's 080 95 97 4869. And on WhatsApp, it's 0809 993 0137. Easily said as 080 999 301 37. Let's check in with your comments as we have them on Facebook and on YouTube this very morning. The channels remain at Nigeria Info Abuja. Therein you'll be able to reach us and, of course, drop your live comments therein on those various platforms.
Watch your #1 talk station of the nation. Nigeria Info. Every day of the week, Mondays to Friday on YouTube to catch up with the Morning Crossfire.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
All right, let's take on the next call. Good morning to you. Welcome to the show. Hello, good morning. Yes, good morning. I'm here.
Yo, wow. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you, Ibn Ali.
All right, then. Welcome.
To Nigerians. First of all, I would like to congratulate Dangote, Mr. President, and Nigerians for achieving this feat of this refinery. You see, federal government, that didn't the federal government borrow this to build this kind of refinery? Maybe our inflation will have hit 50% or above. And we know government, most especially in this part of the world, lack the credibility of managing resources. If it were, the Ford refinery will not be in the comatose it is now. So we appreciate Dangote, who is a pan-Nigeria, who believes in the Nigeria in working, to do this kind of project that will help us in this kind of incessant subsidy that the federal government is paying. I believe that will mitigate that effect. It entirely maybe take it away. We encourage more Nigerians to do more in other aspects so that we can reduce the inflow of importation that is damaging our economy.
Okay.
It will boost employment and the revenue. Thank you for the
All right.
opportunity.
Thank you for your time. Grateful to you. All right. Let's take on another call. Good morning to you. Welcome to the show.
Good morning, Femi D.
Good to have you on. Welcome.
I greet listeners and callers of this radio station. My name is Alasi. I want to comment on Dangote refinery product heat market July. At me, subsidy will be paying till Benue Police rescue medical doctors and others. I want to commend our gallant security men for doing a great job, and I pray that Almighty God will give them the power, the strength to rescue many people that they are still in captivity, like Mia Sharibu, the burning Yawuri girls, and the remaining Chibo girls. Nagodi.
Thank you. Grateful to you. Good morning to you. Welcome to the show. Yes, welcome.
Kudos to Dangote for a successful completion of the petrochemical plant. Now, this is what I'm saying at the private setup. I'm glad I'm also working in the private setup. But look at our government setting. Monumental debt. Do you understand me? So, I'm congratulating every private entity. They will continue the good work. But for our government, now, have a great celebration.
All right. Well, that's one way to go about it. Welcome to the show.
Good morning, Femi.
Good morning to you.
Yes, this is Baba calling.
All right. Welcome.
You see, the way you present your anything you do, I very much love it.
Thank you, sir.
I hope the people working under you, especially those the person anchoring Saturday and Sunday program, will emulate you. The way you present your topic, people enjoy it.
Thank you, sir.
Let people under your land so that we all be to be happy. I'm an elderly man. I listen to you every morning. I enjoy the way you present it. It's not the other way around with your people working under you. Let them emulate you.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your kind words. Ogulade Taiwo Johnson says, good morning, Femi D. I'm enjoying the show. Victor Salifu says, God bless you, Femi D. Good morning. Afitiri is endurance, not using your head to support. Okay, aforiti is endurance, not using your head to support someone. Femi D Oyibo man. And I said it now. I said it's the literal translation is aforiti means to put your head to support someone. That's the literal translation. But the deeper translation, Yoruba, is to support someone. And all this Yoruba professor in my life, be coming down small. Good morning to you. Welcome to the show.
Hello, Femi. Good morning.
Good morning. Good to connect with you.
Yeah, this honorable minister off your mic.
All right, then. Good to have you on.
We should know that Dangote refinery is his own refinery, not government refinery. It is a shameful thing that for 8 years, this government that promised that they are going to build a refinery every year could not even put one in order, the ones we have. And we should not neglect how much are we buying. Me, I bought 100 bags of cement the time I did it. This 4,800. While I was a friend in Ghana, they are selling 2,000 something, 2,500. So what are we saying? Okay, down to the Indomie, down to the spaghetti, down to the sugar and the flour is costly than other one. So Nigeria should try to do their own. My own is my own, our own is our own. It's a shameful thing to this government entirely. For the whole money they borrow, they are talking of bridge, talking of half construction of roads. God will just have mercy on them. And that's made a good comment to that place.
All right. Well, it's 6 days to the new government leading. We are all with hope. With strong hope on how things will go differently. Bright Stephen writes his own message in. Bright Stephen Nwaguibe It says, good morning, Femi. I want to say that all this money is borrowed and spent under this administration. Who will be probed? Are we going to keep quiet? Everything just die off like that? A government without accountability is heading to comatose. I hope Dangote Refinery is going to make fuel price drop. Are we going to be experiencing hike as we've seen in the cement industry? All the same, congratulations to him, since he's now more richer than the federal government that can't build a new refinery since 1999. Uzoma Tony Enauro says Dangote Refinery is the biggest news that has happened to Nigeria in recent times. Every Nigerian should be celebrating the unveiling of the refinery. The effect will show soon on the economy, especially on Naira value. Okay, and then Bola Razak says, good morning. Good morning to you, Bola. Also, Francis also joins and says he's watching live from Enugu State. Dangote Petroleum Refinery is a welcome development. However, the incoming administration should embark on reviving our local refineries and the building of new ones to boost oil production and job creations in the country. Thanks, and God bless you. Good morning to you. Welcome to the show.
Good morning, World Class Dr. Femi Amele. I remember humble self Abubakar Ali Tinubu Putin, calling from PW Kubwa.
All right then.
Congratulations to the entire African continent. Congratulations to Nigeria, and most importantly, congratulations to Dangote Group. I'm very, very happy because in the headline you said this refinery is going to save Nigeria at least 6 to 7 trillion, right? On importation of refined crude. It does not always stop there. What about the other importation of other allied products from the crude?
Good morning.
Those from the pharmaceutical, fertilizer, petrochemicals, and what are you? What I'm doing now, I'm calling on all the communities that are closer to that refinery to protect it as their own, because they are the best beneficiary and the worst losers if they allow anything bad to go closer to that refinery.
Okay.
And lastly, this has got to buttress the fact that we can also decentralize our energy generation. If Dangote alone can generate 12,000 megawatts, why not give other people license that can generate electricity and distribute as well, so that we will not be having the issue of blackout? Maybe in the PW area where I live and where I know better, I can receive the contract, then supply PW. What about that? We can begin to think in that direction also. Thank you very much for the wonderful...
Thank you. Thank you for your contribution as well. Interesting point of view. Contracts with the government to supply electricity. How will that go? Well, Asala from South says, good morning to you. Nigerian info about Dangote's refinery that was launched yesterday, meant to write, by Buhari is another big achievement because it was launched during his regime. PDP sued Tinubu and Shetima. That is tales by moonlight. They should go and sit down. It's still bent on selling NNPC and the remaining things left for us. If Nigeria is a good country, then no one would have voted him again. Nigeria is going to have the first billionaire and degree holder as a president. Is that what we want to leave? Is it that we want to leave Tinubu for Peter Obi and Atiku? That's the same mistake we made in Edo State when they chose Obaseki, who cannot even control his own home. May God bless Nigeria. Many viewpoints. What can I say? Stay with me right here on Nigeria Info. I'll be back to read more of your messages, take your calls, and we'll engage even more. There's so much coming up. This is Morning Crossfire.
Informative, exciting, and stimulating talk. Nigeria Info.
This is Nigeria Info.